Nadav, иди. Он пока будет настраивать, а я вам поговорю. Нам нужно подождать минутку, пока он настроит все, и я пока похожу туда-сюда. А вы будете смотреть и не отвлекаться на него. Не отвлекай. У меня хорошо получается? Нет? У меня хорошо получается отвлекать вас? Вот. Видишь?
We're good?
Yeah?
You hear me? Great. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Nadav Moskovitch. Some of my colleagues, they call me Moscow. So I guess it should be easy to remember. I also just heard that there was a car in Russia called Moskovitch. Everybody knows this? I thought maybe they're fooling me or no, that's true. I could have been famous in Russia, but I'm from Tel Aviv. So Nadav Moskovitch, I'm responsible for the Google Analytics 360 products in emerging markets. And of course, Russia and Moscow are part of those markets. This is Google's driverless car vision. You might have seen this. This is how it processes all the data that it gets. So buses, cars, police, like a kid running into the street, it has to process all that information, take it, process it, and make an important decision based on that information, right? The way we solve that challenge in Google is by using artificial intelligence, by using machine learning. And we're working on bringing this machine learning into our analytics, products, and features. Why are we doing that? We're doing that because you, marketers, businesses, we think face very similar challenges on the data side from this situation. So you get all this information all the time, all this data, online, offline, first-party data, third-party data, right? How do you connect all that information together well? How do you even connect all the teams that are working on that data? And most importantly, how do you make an important decision based on all that information in real time? In the driverless car situation, a bad decision means, it's a matter of life or death. In business situation, it's just doing better business, increasing your return on investment, competing better in your industry, right? Globally, marketers see the same challenges. They feel that their data is not connected well, and there's a need to combine it. Most marketers also say that the marketing tools that they have, are too complicated. It's almost as if it's meant for the IT department and not for the marketing department. And almost all of you agree that the most important thing today in today's business to succeed is to understand your customer completely with all the data around them. This is what we thought at Google and what based the way we built the Google Analytics 360 suite. But I thought that instead of going slide by slide, product by feature, and telling you all about the products, I'll show you a live demo instead. Sounds good? Great. And to make it a little bit more interesting, it's not just a random live demo. This is a recent case study that we had with a recent client of ours. It's just that we cannot share the name of the client yet, so we're going to call this client, not a very good name, but we're going to call them Your Trip, okay? Now, let me tell you a little bit about Your Trip. Your Trip is a travel company, and they sell standard, kind of not expensive vacation packages. But they wanted to expand, and they wanted to go into the luxury, more expensive travel deals, more expensive packages. Now, they're very similar to you guys. They're a large enterprise. They have a marketing department, IT department, media agency, creative agency, etc., etc. They also have different marketing tools, business intelligence tools, analytic tools, CRM, etc. And they felt that this is slowing them down, that it's hard for the data and for the teams to work together. They told me also that sometimes they had to call an external vendor and to wait for him for a couple of weeks to come and to fix something or to configure something. Now, for the luxury segment, that they wanted to expand to, they decided to use the Analytics Suite, 360 Google Analytics Suite, and they had a marketing manager dedicated to do that. He wasn't a Google Analytics expert, he was a beginner, but the first day that he came into Google Analytics 360, he saw this feature over here. It's a new feature, it's in beta, it's coming to all the Google Analytics systems in a couple of weeks. And what it does, it's based on machine learning, and you'll be able to just ask Google Analytics in natural, regular language, anything you want, and get an answer for that. Okay, so let's see how it works. So let's say I want to ask what is my month-over-month transactions and revenue. Let's hope it works in a live demo. Internet. Here it is. So you see over here, very simply, I ask a very simple question that every marketer knows, and you just get very simple numbers, 9% here, 27% here. Very simple. You don't have to know all the reports. Let's try to see what is my conversion rate. Very simple question. I just need a simple answer. Here is my conversion rate. This is going to be available also in the application of Google Analytics. But the marketing manager for your trip expected better conversion rates. He invested a lot in the luxury segment lately. So he went into the shopping behavior analysis report. This is where you see what happened only to the segment of luxury users in the website. And as you can see, a lot of them drop after they see the main page of the luxury segment. So the marketing manager thought that if he can fix this, he can make a big difference, right? He goes back to the website and he thinks, wait, maybe if I take away the prices over there, maybe my luxury travels will click, they will read more, then I can convince them to buy. Interesting theory. He wanted to try that out, and he wanted to create an A/B test. So he wanted to drive 50%, half of his users, into this page, and the other half into a version that doesn't have the prices, right? So for that, he went into a tool in the package that's called Optimize. This is Optimize. Why don't we create live the experiment that the marketing manager did? You see how easy and quick this is. I create an experiment here. I name it. Ooh, let me zoom out a little bit. This is better. Let me create a new variation of the website. Now 50% will go to the original, and 50% will go to the new version. So let's create that new version. Now Optimize will open the website inside Optimize, and you can change whatever you want within the website as if it was Google Slides or PowerPoint or whatever you used to. Super easy. Put images in, change the text, whatever you want. What did we want to do? We wanted to remove the prices, right? Let's go over here. Venice. I right-click. I remove the prices. I click Save, and I'm done. I can do that, of course, a couple of times. I need to create an objective. Clicks, conversion for this experiment. I click Save, and I start the experiment. The experiment is now running. 50% is going to the original, 50% of my traffic goes to the new version. Now, it's important to remember that this is completely connected to Google Analytics. So we're running this experiment on the luxury segment from Google Analytics. So if you have a demographic, if you have a market that you want to target the experiment only them, or your remarketing list, you can do the experiment only on your remarketing list, for example. So we did this experiment, of course. These are the results. The results mean that there's a 97% probability, chance, that the version that I've created without the prices is going to perform better than the original with the prices. How much is it going to do better? It's going to do better by 39%. So we're going to get 39% more clicks with my version. That's great, right? Good news. My theory was correct. Let's just implement this on all of our users. But, you know, we all work for large corporations. We need to justify our work. We need to create reports, QBRs. And we sometimes need approval for something like this, right? So for this, we go to a tool that's called Data Studio. That's what our marketing manager did. And the thing with Data Studio is that it can combine all the data that you have within Google and outside of Google into one reporting and visualization place. So let's see live right now how we can create a report the way the marketing manager for your trip did. You create a new report. Internet a little bit slow. Ooh. It usually doesn't take any time, but that's how it is with a live demo. Here it is. I choose the data source. The data source here for this situation is Google Analytics. Now we're ready. Let's, for example, create a map live and see where my traffic is coming from which locations. Now I'm not just interested in all the users. I'm actually interested in, let me see. I'm interested in my luxury users, right? That's what I'm interested in. So I just click on the segment of luxury users because it pulls that segment from analytics as well. Great. Now let's see when they get to the website, what do they buy? Let's create a quick pie chart here. So they buy New York, they buy Maldives, they buy London. Let's change the style a little bit. I can make it a little bit more nice so that it will fit the other chart. Let's move it over here. And let's create the most important thing. We want to see a graph over time, a time series graph of how the luxury trips did compared to the standard trips, right? So let's add the metric standard trips. Add another metric, luxury trips. I have all of that, of course, from Google Analytics data. Let's remove the users here. Let's change the style so it will be continuous. In red, you see the luxury users, the transactions. In blue, you see the standard trips, the cheaper trips transactions. And as you can see, right now, as a result of what I did, now the number of trips are sold are even, standard trips and luxury trips. If you keep working on this for 10 more minutes, you can get something like this. You add a picture in the background, you add the logo. These are the metrics that you just saw me build in 2 minutes. You can add TV data, digital data, social, email, whatever you want. And these reports are going to get updated every couple of hours. So you don't need to create another time the report. It has the data connected all the time. But what did we want to do? We wanted to share it and get approval, right? So we just click here, like with Google Drive. We send it to my CEO or myself. We send it to my manager, the CMO maybe. We send it to my CTO, and we tell them, hi, this is amazing. I want a promotion. I'm actually not going to share that because I actually put my real manager here, and I like my job. So also then when they get it from their smartphone. They don't have to wait to the desktop. So, and it updates all the time, so you don't have to create, they don't have to bug you with more reports. They have the reports updated live. And then the marketing manager can just keep going to do what he wanted to do. And also, this is the end of our demo. I hope It was quick. I can't really show you all the features. They have like a zero sign at me that I ran out of time. But I think that maybe you got a chance, hopefully, to understand how easy it is to use, how simple it is to implement, to share between the teams, and to work together on the data. And most importantly, how do you take action on the data in real time? Let me summarize everything and tell you a little bit about a few new things that are coming out. Data Studio, I just showed you. Very cool product. It's officially, we're working on making it officially available in Russia very soon, so look forward to that. Analytics 360, that's of course the heart of the whole package. This is where all your online behavior is followed. This is where you track it. So if you want to connect it to your offline data, if you want it connected to your CRM, this is going to be your online base for everything. Oh, Optimize. Optimize is the A/B testing and also multivariant testing tool that we just saw. There is a free version too, so you can use the free version as well. Attribution, super hot topic right now. Google, we just announced that we're launching a new attribution product in Q1. There's going to be a free attribution product and a paid 360 attribution product. So look forward to that. And surveys. We just launched Surveys 360, which enables you to run surveys online and get the results the next day. Brand awareness, brand recall, competition, whatever you want. It just launched, so it's available in North America, but soon it's going to be scaled globally. And it's very important to mention that this whole package connects very, very easily to AdWords, to DoubleClick products, to BigQuery for machine learning analysis, and also for third-party data sources. So just in 10 seconds, a couple of things that you can take from today, I think, hopefully after this presentation. Google Analytics, the free version, at least work on that. It's very powerful, and we're adding new features all the time. The intelligence machine learning system, it's going to be available in the free product in 2 weeks. Optimize, check out, if you're not using the paid version, use the free version. You can create A/B tests and multivariate testing today. If you know your Googlers here from Google, talk to them about the attribution beta. It's going to be available in a quarter or two, so you can test for free the attribution product. And maybe the most important thing is that my suggestion is to take measurement very seriously, but not just with yourself. Go to an agency, to a good partner to work together on this. It's going to make the difference between you and your competitors, what you're doing with your data. And like the old saying goes, in God we trust, but everyone else, including Google, needs to give data. Thank you.
Thank you, Nadav. Yeah, I think we can take it. Сейчас будет панельная дискуссия, которую будет вести Макс Проверман. Пока готовят стулья, я вам расскажу историю с армянского.